I played for American International College. A lot of people say they played, right? I played. I actually played. I tickled myself and started. And division is a Division II, but there were some big boys out there, and I had a lot of fun. And until academically it got serious for me, so I had to turn my, I played, but I had to really focus on my academics.
That was Division I.
American International College? It's Division II, but it's pretty close to Division I, believe you me. It's at the time. Yes.
When it was hard to keep that PMA, what would you do to recharge your battery?
Oh my God, PMA. I'd be like everybody else. You don't have it.
Yeah.
It's not there. But because I played a lot of sports when I was young, baseball, whatever I put my hands on, play organized, and I think that helped my attitude. To what did I do? I think I just would. When you're depressed, when you're like anything like that, I had to get around people that were positive. Be around people that are positive. Be around people that say, hey, how you doing? What's up? What's going on? Come on, let's go. You always need those people around you that will say, hey, come on, let's go. Because they know that you're kind of like not running 100%. I always ran at like 90. Not, at my peak. I was always 100%, but when I was at that point where I was about 90, and during the Twitter thing, I was like, I don't know where I was. But I had positive people. You got to have positive people around you. All right? I don't care if it's one person. All it takes is one person. My buddy Nick. When you don't have my buddy Nick, he lifted me. Nick, white dude from we played in the band, happened to play in the band, but I didn't know Nick that well. That dude reached down and lifted me up and said, "Hey, you're not going to be like hiding around and not doing what you normally do." And so you need that positive person that will help. You got to be around positive people. You got to find that person. Okay, you got to find it, or sometimes they find you.
I have two questions for you. So one question is like, how did you find the time to manage everything? Because you obviously were so busy with so much stuff, and that's why I feel like I'm kind of stuck at time management. And the second question is, a man like yourself, with high zest and a lot of things going on for you. Like, how did you separate yourself from distractions like girls or friends or parties and stuff like that? How did you separate yourself?
Okay. All right, keep the girl part. Remind me about that.
All right.
What was the first part you said?
Time management.
Time management. I was doing a lot of stuff, right? Okay, I came out of college, and I just started. I was teaching. I worked in prison. I taught in prison. I worked in prison and taught in prison. And then I got involved with sports. With basketball, boys basketball, girls softball, all kinds of stuff. All-star teams. I had 4 all-star teams all at once. So I was just like, I was just running. I was running from one place to the other. I kept going. It just happened that my schedule worked out. You have to be careful because sometimes there were some things I dropped. I stopped doing. I didn't tell you all the things I did, but there were some things I had to stop. Not the year in which I was doing it, but the following year or so. So the time management is very important. Now the distractions. I worked in an all-female field.
Yeah.
I went to college. There were distractions in college, but you manage those. But as you get older and mature, marry, what have you, I just kept my focus, and I always had this attitude of what if. Okay, I liked my life.
Yeah.
So why would I just disturb it or destroy it by doing something that wasn't good for my career or for my life or for my family? So I always kept my family first. I always kept the Lord first. I always kept my eye on the prize. And my prize, my focus, my dreams, my goals, all of those things were from the book I Am Third, where God is first, my family's second, and I am third. From the book I Am Third. Gail Sears wrote the book, and there was a movie about it, I Am Third, and I wore number 40 in honor of Gail Sears, running back, and the story. And so that touched me so much, I think I just kind of wanted to live that life. You know, I am third. And that's how I approached everything. Yes, sir.
Earlier you spoke about calling and passion. So how would you tell the difference between calling and passion? And if you haven't found your calling, how would you feel about finding your calling?
Well, sometimes you're calling. I think I found mine early. Found mine real early. And mine was just kind of like, it was up here. I want to help people. I thought I wanted to be a social worker. Next thing I know, someone's steering me towards special education teacher. So I became a teacher. And all along, as I was doing that, I was doing programs in the schools. And I was doing, I had Drug-Free Leadership Club, where we took 110 kids down to Washington, D.C., never heard of. So my passion was kids. From an early start. It was kids, working with kids. And I guess that was my calling. It came early. Coaching and working with kids, loving to be around kids, laughing with kids. When I stopped working, I was trouble. I was real big trouble. When I stopped working at the prison, I worked in the prison. And so you work in the prison as a teacher or as a correctional officer. I was a teacher at the time. And everybody's like, yeah, I'll kill you. You know, they would say crazy stuff like, I'll yoke you up, man. I'll yoke you up. They come running. I'll yoke you up, man. And I stand there and say, man, yoke me. I'm just playing, man. I just want to see how you react. And then all along you're like, maybe I'm going to get yoked up right now. But, I'm not going to stand there and, just take it. So when I came out and started working with kids, everything was funny. Everything was like teachers would get upset about stuff. I would laugh. It was embarrassing, but I tried not to laugh in front of them. But I would laugh about a lot of things, and kids would come to me with issues, and we would we'd sit around the table and just laugh all day long. I got in trouble as a teacher because we were laughing so much and so loud. The next door teacher kept complaining about us laughing and having a good time. So when I came out of the prison system, my passion was probably that fired me up even more because I was having such a good time with kids. And when I first came out and started working, that was the passion and the fire and the coaching and being with kids. And I knew that was my calling. And so my second, that was my first big calling. I still am in the same calling. I'm working with college people, young men and young women who want to be educators, who want to have that fire and passion. So I love it. And I do the same thing with them. We laugh, we giggle, we do silly stuff when I see them. It's like, well, what about this course? What am I supposed to do? Oh, why don't you hook up with so-and-so over there, and she's really good at it. Oh, I say, yeah! How are you gonna make it? You gotta network and work together. Passion, that was my passion, man. I don't know why. It stuck with me. And here I am still, stuck with me. I love it. I love it. Anything else? Y'all want to eat?
All right, brother.
No, I just have to leave.
All right, people get lined up.
And